We have a little philosophy on which we build our whole movement, and that goes as follows. It says, tell me and I might remember, show me and I might believe, but let me experience and I will understand.
The experience Koinonia provides is a simple one. 2 black and 2 white couples meet once a month in the home of one of the couples to share a meal. But in South Africa, this innocent act isn't quite so simple. Black and white South Africans grow up living physically and emotionally worlds apart. 40 years of the rigid apartheid system have resulted in fear, hatred, and violence. Amidst this turmoil, Koinonia was established to bring the 2 worlds together.
Koinonia is an old Greek word that means fellowship, and that's actually all we try to do, to let people look each other in the face and say, we are all created as human beings.
Koinonia was founded by Dr. Nico Smith, a minister of the Black Dutch Reformed Church, and his wife Ellen. The Smiths became the first whites to live voluntarily in a black township.
We're just flooded by humanness, friendliness, acceptance. And I thought, oh God, why can't every white person in South Africa just experience that our African brothers and sisters are people?
Typically, the first meal is awkward, since people of 2 races are meeting for the first time in an intimate setting.
My brother is a political activist, and the only time when I saw white people in my home were the police, and they were very harsh people. They were very harsh, and I started having an attitude towards white people, especially because the police and soldiers, so I didn't want them.
I remember the first time I went in with Nico Smith and his wife. We went to have a meal, and all the black kids playing outside, and I just heard them crying out to each other, white people, and they sort of chanted that, and you sit in the back of the car and you think, what's going to happen tonight? But eventually, just realize they're people. You grow out of it, not afraid anymore.
After sharing a few meals together, the couples go as a group to a picnic, restaurant, cinema, or church in a black or white community. In this way, they publicly demonstrate their new friendship and trust across the apartheid divide.
We used to have contact with whites only when I was a gardener in a white family, spending something like maybe 8 hours with them, but not with them in the garden. So, today it's more interesting because when you're a gardener, you don't have to go inside. But today, here am I, sitting inside.
And when you get to know other people, it doesn't matter whether they're from other races or cultures or whatever, you find out that all people have the same needs and all people are actually the same.
All the time, especially myself, to my age, I know only a white person is my boss, my missus, that's all. But now I've experienced something. This what I say, look here, I'm not your missus, I'm not your boss, I'm Annie. You call me, I know you are able, I know I'm enemy. So there's nothing missus, nothing boss, nothing there between us. We are friends.
Since its small beginning as a single meal group, Koinonia now has groups all over South Africa and Namibia. More than 20,000 people, black and white, have participated.
The major achievement is breaking through the barriers, enabling people at least just to go over the border and see what is happening. What they are going to do about it, we don't know. It's within their own hearts and their own minds. But at least we believe that we have broken at least one break on the whole wall, that people can have a glimpse of what's happening on the other side of the coin.